Nicolas Cage's exotic luxury lifestyle. If you've ever watched classic Hollywood summer blockbusters like The Rock, Con Air, or Ghost Rider, then you might be familiar with the famous name Nicolas Cage. Born as Nicolas Kim Coppola on January 7, 1964, Nicolas Cage has been a household name in Hollywood for over 4 decades. He debuted with a television pilot named The Best of Times and has skyrocketed to fame ever since. Nicolas Cage was born in Long Beach, California and now currently resides in Las Vegas, as he said in an interview with Jimmy Kimmel. His family is full of creatives, with his uncle and aunt being director Francis Ford Coppola and actress Talia Shire. He is also cousins with directors Roman and Sofia Coppola, film producer Giancarlo Coppola, and actors Robert and Jason Schwartzman. Most notably, his 2 brothers, Mark the Cope Coppola, who is an actor, and director Christopher Coppola are also New York radio personalities. The choice of his stage name Nicolas Cage was inspired by superhero Luke Cage by the Marvel Comics and the composer John Cage. Nicolas or Nick Cage has been married 5 times. His first wife was actress Patricia Arquette. His second wife was singer and songwriter Lisa Marie Presley, the daughter of Elvis Presley. Cage's third wife was Alice Kim. His fourth marriage was to Erica Koik, and his current marriage is to Rico Shibata. He has 2 children, Weston Cage and Kal El Coppola Cage. Cage's critical success came from films such as Kiss of Death in 1995 and Leaving Las Vegas, where his role as an alcoholic screenwriter won him an Academy Award for Best Actor and Golden Globe Award for Best Actor for a motion picture drama. Most of his successful films, however, came from his roles as an action star, such as in movies like The Rock, Con Air, Face Off, Gone in 60 Seconds, and many more. He also starred in famous franchise films like National Treasure and Ghost Rider. Both an actor and a film producer, Nicolas Cage has received numerous awards for his works, including the most coveted Academy Award, a Screen Actors Guild Award, and a Golden Globe Award. Through the numerous films and shows he has acted in, as well as movies he has produced, Nicolas Cage has been said to have earned over $150 million over the span of his successful career. Cage was once considered one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors, earning $40 million in 2009 alone. His net worth is roughly only $25 million today due to his extravagant lifestyle. Nicolas Cage in particular is known for lavish taste, buying rare and uncommon items, which most, if not all, cost thousands to millions of dollars. Here's how Nicolas Cage spent his fortune living out the extravagant lifestyle he has today. Starting off with his purchased properties, Nicolas Cage has a staggering amount of 15 homes around the world, with most of them costing millions of dollars. He purchased a multi-million-dollar property in New Orleans, a beach house in Malibu for over $10 million, a getaway home on Paradise Island in the Bahamas, a palace in Bel Air worth over $18 million, and a mansion in Las Vegas. Cage also purchased a 24,000 square foot brick and stone country manor in Rhode Island named Grey Craig. The Grey Craig sale ranked among the state of Rhode Island's most expensive residential purchases. There were also other residences he bought in San Francisco, New York, Newport Beach, and Venice Beach, as well as a chalet in Aspen, Colorado. He has also purchased 2 European castles. He spent millions refurbishing the $8 million Midford Castle he purchased in Somerset, England. Then, he acquired an 11th century Bavarian castle in Etzelwang, Germany. Another piece of property that Cage bought with his fortune is a famous haunted house. For over $3 million, Cage purchased this renowned New Orleans home in 2006. The home allegedly belonged to Madame LaLaurie, a socialite serial killer who served as the model for Kathy Bates in American Horror Story Coven. The place is allegedly haunted as it was the home where Madame LaLaurie executed and tormented slaves in the 19th century. Last but not least, he also owns 2 Bahamian islands. Cage reportedly paid $7 million for a 40-acre island south of Nassau in the Exuma archipelago for private use. Moving on, another type of luxury Nicolas Cage likes to splurge on is his different types of transportation. In 1997, Cage acquired a pricey $450,000 Lamborghini Miura SVJ from the late Iranian Shah. He also likes to buy exotic cars and motorcycles. He especially likes specialty and vintage vehicles. He was reported to have owned up to 30 motorcycles and 50 cars. His car collection included 9 of the prestigious Rolls-Royce and a very limited $1 million Ferrari Enzo, one of only 349 were ever built. He also owns a number of luxury yachts. Cage has purchased 4 yachts, one of which is named Sarita. He bought the yacht for 2009 for $20 million. Finally, Cage has also bought his own private jet, which was reported to have cost him $30 million. Other items that cost him thousands of dollars were the extravagant vacations, numerous diamonds and gems, including expensive watches. Nicolas Cage was also reported to have 50 rare and extremely expensive works of art. He has also bought various unusual purchases, including a dinosaur skull. Outbidding Leonardo DiCaprio for a 67-million-year-old Tarbosaurus skull worth over $300,000, Cage, a self-described history buff, won the auction. He has since then returned the said skull to the Mongolian authorities after finding out that it had been stolen property. Another peculiar item that Cage collected were shrunken pygmy heads. Visitors of his house claimed that Cage kept a collection of heads in his home for unknown purposes. He also purchased a big, white pyramid tombstone located in New Orleans. This 9-foot-tall pyramid tombstone was engraved with the words Omni Abono, which is Latin for everything from one. Cage also had a collection of rare comic books, one of them being Action Comics #1, the comic with the first appearance of Superman, and Detective Comics 38, the comic with the first appearance of Batman's sidekick, Robin. The last few odd things in his collection are rare and exotic animals he kept as pets. Cage owns 2 albino king cobras. He allegedly uses these snakes for protection. He also owned a crocodile, a shark, and an octopus. His house was said to have been like a zoo. Although he amassed quite a fortune from his acting career, his unhealthy spending habits cost him most of the money he earned from his films. From being one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood, Nicolas Cage came to some serious financial problems after blowing the money off for his lavish lifestyle. He eventually faced foreclosure on some of his properties and had been reported to owe the IRS millions in property tax. To pay off the debt he has accumulated along with his mother's medical bills, he starred in several independent movies like Pig in 2021 and Mandy in 2018, which were both critically acclaimed. This was different from his usual big production roles. Cage also sadly sold his action comic collection for over $2 million, a record-setting amount to help pay off his debt. However, nowadays, Cage has seemed to have grown from his outlandish and extravagant lifestyle and left his money troubles behind him. The most recent film he starred in, The Unbearable Weight of a Massive Talent, where he stars as a fictionalized version of himself, was a huge success. He's certainly doing better, as he said in one interview, that right now, he feels like he's doing some of his best work.
Wrong about Thomas Gates, wrong that you'd like the Queen Anne chair.
Hey, did I ever tell you a story about Nigga Elk? Nigga Elk, yeah? I was watching TV, the game, right? Ronaldo Hayes, he got tossed the ball and he was running with it. He was running. He jumped over 3 linebackers in midair.
Understanding is deeper than knowledge. There are many people who know you, but very few who understand you. Nicolas Cage. Keep tuning in our channel, luxuryMAXX, to find out more about the latest reward trends of the super rich, where we will be creating quality content videos for you to enjoy. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and feel free to comment down on what videos we should be talking about next. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys in the next video.